Hey, you ever get the feeling like you're being cheated? Like everything around you's rigged? Yeah. I do too. Go figure. Marvel Studios announces on Phase 4 Rotten Tomato scores. Let's go. Ms. Marvel's at the top. Again. She's always at the top. In case you haven't noticed, she always wins. Why? How? Did you watch it? I sure as hell didn't. What is going on? What if, right next to the score of Ms. Marvel, we have What If, actually has 94, and I'm proposing a new What If. What if Ms. Marvel can't lose by design ever? Well, let's delve into it and see what happens. Who made Ms. Marvel? Okay, I can't wait to get into this one because this is bizarre as it gets. And people don't realize it. And that's why I kind of wanted to pull the skin back on this because this is insanity. So Ms. Marvel was invented by a creator named Sana Amanat. Sana Amanat was not a real comic creator. Sana Amanat is a Pakistani creator who came out of nowhere and just created Ms. Marvel and was suddenly given a position at Marvel that no one had ever heard of before. It was a fun new title made up and just started suddenly directing creative content there out of the blue almost. She didn't really work her way in. What's going on? Who is this person? And I thought brown women were discriminated against and this kind of thing couldn't happen. Well, her rise to stardom is very interesting, okay? Sana Amanat comes from a nice family that's friends with the Obamas. What? No way. Yeah. She and Obama, the Obama family, they're chill. They're chill. And Sana Amanat, after working at some obscure publisher I've never heard of, can't remember the name of, as like an editor maybe? For maybe a year, she worked there. I don't even know what she published, if anything. She got her degree in journalism. Go figure, right? No one saw that coming. Nobody thought that was. And so she then moved on to doing an editing job in comics and then suddenly was given this esteemed position of power at Marvel and handed the job of creating a new character with the idea of Muslim representation and girl power and all that fun stuff. This big push of Muslim representation and culture into our culture under the Obama administration, of course, was happening back then. And so that's what Ms. Marvel was. Ms. Marvel was designed to be part of Obama's push. And Obama's friends of him, their daughter, got the position to do that. And that's what Sana Amanat exists to do. To push that agenda, to be his mouthpiece over Marvel Comics, which is insane. That's how I see this. If you don't believe me, just take a look at Sana Amanat's Wikipedia profile picture. Look, what do you think of this? I do good for daddy. Yeah, that's what the whole point of her character is. Now, here comes the problem. What if it fails? No, we can't have that, guys. No chance. So it didn't fail. Ms. Marvel was a hit as a comic book. She got to work with Willow, right? Whoever that is. Is it Willow Wilson or something? I don't remember. That she's a white chick she's Muslim convert and she's far left and she's a writer and she could write. She writes some nice stuff, okay, every now and then. But she's also political as hell and it's just annoying. But whatever. She's a Muslim herself, and so she was, added to the team. Nothing wrong with that, She's a more qualified writer because she actually does have titles to her name to give her credit, right? But G. Willow Wilson, yeah, it's G. Willow Wilson, right? Yeah, she's not anyone I would ever read. I've read a few Ms. Marvels just to analyze what's really going on there, and it's not my thing. But of course, they were aiming it at younger girls. There's nothing wrong with that. Younger girls need cool adventure stories, just not like this. This was something else. This was creepy. And so it couldn't fail. They end up, selling issues to libraries. They do all these reprints. They brag about it in the media. It's all planned, man. It's all rigged, right? You can't let it fail. If you do, then our attempts to make Muslims part of, America and culture more and make them more mainstream has failed. We've failed in our activism. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't let that happen. So it was a fake hit. Manufactured. And then what happens? They pat themselves on the back for their awesome hit. They brag about it. Sana Amanat suddenly is this creative director at Marvel and helping to direct books in ways that, it's just destroying everything. And if you want to see more about her and learn more about her, watch Marvel YouTube videos with her in them. She seems like she's a hostage there because she's just Obama's mouthpiece, okay? She's bored. She hasn't created a single new character or story the whole time she was there because she was only there to create Ms. Marvel and then exist to be a creepy commissar for far-left ideology and progressivism being put into your comics. That's creepy as hell, man. There's no way they're the good guys in this situation. Look at this stuff. Anyway, so then the Phase 4 on Rotten Tomatoes is coming out. I'm looking at this graphic, and who's at the top? Who can't fail? Who once again somehow beat out the rest? Ms. Marvel. Even though no one watched it. No, and people who did they were like, that's not for me. That's like a weird girl show. People didn't watch it. People were complaining about no one watching it. I've seen the articles about it. What is going on? Well, she can't fail, man. It all traces back to Obama. You don't want to piss him off. Especially if you're a leftist already. You figure, why shouldn't I? I'll just give her a good review. Why not? It's sad, man. It's tragic. It's weird. Let it fail. No, we have to swim around with the propaganda. We have to accept that that's the top. And they hope it threatens people like me. I don't care. If this was a good story and a character, I'd watch it and enjoy it. Give me good characters and stories, please. And that what it's about and that why we're here. Anyway, guys, Ms. Marvel can't fail. Rigged to win like everything else these people do. So, I'm Vaughn. I make comics. I'm fed up with it. If you want to check out good stories that also are hits, that are real hits, that don't fail, I make them. You can check us out at riseagaincomics.com. I also sell comics on Indiegogo. We have Tearing the Trenches running right now. We're finishing up the book and going to print soon, so I'm excited about that.
There it goes. Sometimes on for 5 minutes, sometimes on for 5 hours. That's my man. Talk hard!
Vaughn's Haunted Castle.